Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the RSR Video Email Bag Show. Now here's the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing. Your host, Bad Brad Berkowitz. Forget about it.
Out of the tree of life, I just you came along and everything started to hum. Still, it's a real good bet. The best is yet to come.
Hey, folks, the best is yet to come. Oh, I love that song by Francis Albert Sinatra, Forget About It. Well, hey, it's Monday morning. It's the first day of spring here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And can you believe it's supposed to be, wait for it, 92 freaking degrees. 92 degrees. Tomorrow it'll be 43 degrees. And the next day there'll be a tornado that comes through here, lifts up the house, takes me to Kansas. And if I get there, I'm not talking to Toto or Dorothy. Forget about it. All right, well, hey, look, let's get the business stuff out of the way. I got Santino off camera with his heater talking about, Dad, I want to wax somebody. Can I wax somebody? If you're wondering who Santino is, Santino Corleone Berkowitz is Debbie and my fur baby, our little boy. And off to the camera on the right-hand side in her bed is Bella. That's his little baby sister. And Santino, he got a heater that he got for Christmas. And he likes to say, hey, Dad, can I wax somebody? Forget about it. Not for nothing. So he's over there chewing on his bone. Stay over there, Santino. As Sinatra used to say to Sammy, back. Now you're out the act. All right, let's get into the business side of the show first before we get into your great question today. Early morning. First up, I want to welcome all of my new subscribers to the RSR Web TV channel. Forget about it. And we still have our contest going on. When we hit 850 subscribers, we're going to pick one random person from the United States or around the world, and you are going to win. You are going to win. Yeah, that sounded a little funny, right? This great book, The Fighting Frenchman, Minnesota's boxing legend Scott Ledoux. And all you have to do is hit that button in the corner and subscribe. All right? And then we'll pick you to win and we'll get the book out to you. And then we're going to move on to more great prizes. Okay? So remember, once you subscribe, you are automatically subscribed for all future contests on the RSR Video Email Bag Show. Now, if you want to be on my next show, send your questions in to Ringside Report 2014 at gmail.com. Again, that's Ringside Report 2014 at gmail.com. Now, if you want to leave a comment, I welcome them. I don't need you to agree with everything that I say. Forget about it. Leave those comments below. And I will remind you, okay, to get respect, you must show respect. And as long as you're respectful to me, I will always be respectful to you, even if we have a difference of opinion, which I welcome. Now, check us out on Facebook at Ringside Report, which is the Facebook forum. We have over 25,000, almost 25,400 members. And I can't tell you how great this forum is in just one word. Fantastic. That's actually the word I'm going to use. I said I can't, but I meant to say I can. It's early. It's early morning. I don't usually shoot. Usually I'm doing these shows late at night. So if I'm off for just a little bit, hey, it's because you see this light over here, all this light? That's coming in because it's like not even 10 o'clock. I don't even know when I'm up. Usually why I'm up, I should say. Okay. Now, check us out on Twitter at NewsbreakerPR. That's Newsbreaker with a Z, PR, Papa Romeo. Okay? Check us out on LinkedIn under Just Brad Berkowitz, no bad. Check out our websites. RingsideReport.com, known the world over since 2004 as The Heart of Boxing. That's RingsideReport.com. And the entertainment side of the house, Newsbreaker, again with the Z.com, where we're known as the only news source, and I got fantastic teams on both websites. Now, without further ado, this early morning that I don't usually see, let's get to your great questions. You ready? Here we go. First up, Bad Brad, It was nice to see you talking about one of my favorite fighters on your last show when you discussed Michael Carvajal. He was a true champion. I saw you had your prediction GGG in 6, and when he dropped Jacobs in the 4th, I was like, son of a bitch, Bad Brad is going to be spot on again. As we know, the fight went the distance, and honestly, it was not that great. I had GGG winning by 2. What was your scorecard and thoughts on the fight? Bobby B from Bronx, New York. Oh, Bobby B from the Bronx, New York, my old stomping grounds. Well, good morning to you, Bobby B. First of all, I agree with you, pal. It wasn't that great of a fight. It wasn't a horrible fight, but it wasn't a great fight. Okay? My scorecard, 1 point. 114, 113, Triple G. Okay? I had it going into the 12th round pretty much dead even. Well, dead even, I should say. Whoever won the 12th, I felt was going to get the nod. Triple G won it. Now, one of the 3 official judges had Triple G winning the 12th round. The other 2 had Danny Jacobs winning the 12th round. But I had it 1 point, Triple G. My thoughts on the fight were this. I didn't appreciate Danny Jacobs doing that thing with the weight. I think that was some bullshit. But he was able to get away with it. I honestly think that's a form of cheating. Okay, but hey, he took every advantage within the rules. It's like people that only pay, the tax laws are so screwed up that they use the laws to their advantage, especially the very wealthy, which, hey, if the law is the law. Well, Danny Jacobs did the same thing. I don't think it's fair. I think it's kind of cheating, but he didn't break the rules, but I'm not a fan of that. Okay, at least the IBF, who I can't stand, did say they weren't going to allow him to fight for the belt because of the weight, because he refused to weigh in the day of. The guy probably weighed 175, 180 pounds. Okay, so with that said, not a great fight. You know, do a rematch. Do a rematch. Let's see what happens. And whoever wins that one, you don't need a trilogy unless it's a fantastic fight. But honestly, Triple G is going to go and fight Canelo Alvarez, catchweight Alvarez, that is, if Oscar De La Hoya takes off the stilettos long enough and leaves the nose candy long enough to make the fight. Because you know what? I used to like Oscar. I love him as a fighter, but I can't stand him anymore as a promoter. It's absolute bullshit the way he does things. And I have no respect for Canelo catchweight Alvarez with his games. Make the fight. If you're not going to make the fight, just say you're not going to make it. See, I told you, sir, I can't get the words out. Quit screwing the boxing public over. Okay, so there's my thoughts. Bobby B from the Bronx. Next up, Bad Brad. Was the Gonzalez fight a war or what? The cut he sustained was clearly giving him problems, but yet he fought on. I thought the decision was close, but I had Roman winning. But I also don't think it was a robbery, and I can't pronounce the name of the new champion, but I could see him getting the nod as well. What do you think, Nikki G from Newark, New Jersey? Hey, this is an East Coast show here. Nikki G from Newark, New Jersey. Another, used to go there all the time, hang out, and caught the, from the airport, planes out of Newark, New Jersey, because it was actually cheaper to fly to Newark than LaGuardia or JFK. I had Roman winning close decision, but I wasn't pissed off that the other, I can't pronounce his name either. A Thailand fighter got the decision. I don't think it was a robbery. Great fight. The last round, oh my God, mamma mia, that was a great round. Right now, that's fight of the year. You know, it's only March, but let's see what happens. But that was a great fight. And what a warrior, the blood coming down in Roman Gonzalez's eye. And he still fights on. He doesn't quit. Jeez. He had 2 cuts. Rematch. Let's see a rematch of that fight. It definitely deserves it. And if it heads to pay-per-view, I'll buy it. I'll pay for it. I'm willing to pay for that one. I will not pay for Canelo Alvarez, catchweight Alvarez, against Julio. See, it's early. I can't get the words out. Laugh at my expense. That's okay. I'm here. How am I funny? How am I funny, Henry? Tell me. How am I freaking... I had to clean it up. Freaking funny. Okay. All right. So, Julio shot. See, I can't get it out. I still can't get it out. Julio Caesar shot Chavez Jr. Had to say it slowly. If this was nighttime, I would have rolled it off the silver tongue. I wouldn't pay a dime for that pay-per-view. All right, so there's your question, and you should say your answer there, Nikki G from Newark, New Jersey. All right, folks, we're going to take a short commercial break, and hopefully I can get the words out in the second half of the show, because it really is early for me, because I am usually not awake at this time. All right? And again, on that note, we're going to take a short commercial break. Hey, folks, this is Bad Brad Berkowitz, the host of the RSR Video Email Bag Show, Forget About It. And I want to talk to you about an exciting opportunity to advertise or sponsor on my show. If you're interested, send serious business inquiries to Ringside Report 2014 at gmail.com. Again, that's Ringside Report 2014 at gmail.com. Forget about it.
Excuse me?
What?
Aren't we supposed to be doing a shoot for your book ad?
Yeah, but I'm reading right now. I'm reading an interview in my book with James Quick Tillis. And I tell you what, I didn't realize I did a heck of an interview.
And
I guess we do need to do this book ad.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, here's the book. Boxing Interviews of a Lifetime by the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing. Me. Forget about it. All right, there it is on the back. Okay, and on the front. Now, how do you order this book? You go to authorhouse.com and you'll pick it up wholesale. You'll save a few fazools. Forget about it. But if you want to go to Amazon or Barnes & Noble, you can do that too. You're just going to pay retail that way. Now, for all the folks that ask me, yes, I will take this book here if you mail it to me and cover postage and handling to Tulsa and to wherever you live in the world. I will personally autograph your book. Again, Boxing Interviews of a Lifetime by the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing. Forget about it. Bad Brad out. All right, folks, we're now back. And if you forgot who I am, you're living under a rock. You went to the moon. You stay in Alaska in an igloo for far too long. I'm the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing. Forget about it. Bad Brad Berkowitz, and this is another RSR Video Email Bag Show, where I take your questions. I don't cherry pick. I answer them, and I'm never biased, and I always give you my truth. Now, make sure you hit that button and subscribe to the RSR Web TV channel. I appreciate each and every one of you that do it, and I appreciate each and every one of you that spreads the word all around town. All right, let's get into the remainder of your questions before I fall asleep here. Next up, Bad Brad. How sad was it that our very own Jimmy Breslin passed? Oh, that was sad. I love this column here in New York City. I want to ask you just how special is Madison Square Garden to boxing? Gina P. from Manhattan, New York, or New York State. First of all, rest in peace, Jimmy Breslin. I loved his column. What a writer. He had his own style. He pulled no punches. He was an everyday man, and I'm going to miss him. Rest in peace, Jimmy B. Madison Square Garden, Gina. Hey, the ladies are writing in. Don't get jealous, Deb. Gina, Madison Square Garden, how special is it? It's the Mecca of boxing, as they call it. Very, very, very special. It's been the venue for many, many great fights and many, many championship fights. I've been there. Actually, been there for Ringling Brothers and Barnum Billy Circus, of course. But the one fight I was there for was Bernard Hopkins. It was a horrible fight, unfortunately, versus Keith Holmes. And he beat him, unanimous decision, horrible fight. But it was still exciting to be there. All the celebrities there. They had guys from The Sopranos there. It was 2001. So you had guys from The Sopranos, because The Sopranos was still on. You had John McEnroe walk past me, George Foreman, Warren Moon, all kinds of people. The atmosphere was electric. So it's very special. All right, Gina, and good morning to you too. Last up, Bad Brad. Love the show. I'm so sick and tired of this Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Conor McGregor crap. Do you really think they're going to fight? And if so, what are your thoughts? Jackson T. from Skiatook, Oklahoma. Well, Jackson T., good morning. From Skiatook, Oklahoma. Actually almost bought a house there, believe it or not. When I was moving here in 2014, and Deb and I were looking for a house. We looked in Skiatook, and we narrowed it down to a couple. And, of course, I wound up buying in Tulsa. But one house in Skiatook was on my list. I almost bought it and made the final 3. Okay, I'm absolutely tired of the Floyd Make It Rain Mayweather Jr. Conor McGregor shit. Now, if you watch my show and you're a regular, you heard me say that by June of this year, I believe that Floyd Make It Rain Mayweather Jr. was going to come back for fight number 50. Now, I didn't see him coming back to fight Conor McGregor, which is an out-and-out freaking joke. He will not touch Floyd Mayweather Jr., Make It Rain Mayweather Jr. in the ring. Okay? The boxing commission, wherever they'll fight, and it'll probably be Vegas, if it does happen, and I will say this, I will not believe it until they get in the ring. And if they do get in the ring, I will not watch it. Not even on a free stream will I watch it. It's a freaking joke. And Floyd Make It Rain Mayweather Jr. should be embarrassed. But it's going to make fazools. But it won't get my fazools, nor my time. The commission that is over wherever they fight, and again, I think it'll be Las Vegas, needs to say X-nay on the X-nay on the next nay and the X-nay. Don't make that fight. Because even though he's going to be licensed, Floyd Mayweather is still at 40 a world-class athlete. You're going to put Conor McGregor in his first professional boxing match in with the best in boxing, or at least was? That's absolute bafangu to that. All right? I'm tired of it, but it is what it is. It means nothing. Whoever wins, who cares? I will not recognize it as Floyd Make It Rain Mayweather Jr.'s 50th win, no matter if the Box Rec and anybody else recognizes it, because it is a joke. All right, folks. Make sure, again, you hit that button and subscribe to the RSR Web TV channel. And as we always say, it's another RSR video email bag show, and you can't forget about it. And as Frank Sinatra sang so eloquently, so long ago, the best is yet to come. Bad Brad out.